Okay, this is a 2010 Daihatsu HiJet. Just got it. I'm doing some work on it. The other day I wanted to undercoat it, so I wanted to get in behind the headlights and all the grills and everything. So I took off the bumper, took off the headlight. While taking off the headlight, I watched a video that was on a different, I think it was a 2017 or something Daihatsu, and they said you had to take off this panel and to get to this panel. Well, this panel is welded in on the 2010. Well, this one anyways, you don't have to remove that, it's welded in. But to get off the headlight, I don't know if you have to remove this panel. Haven't tried it yet, I'm going to try it now. So what you have to do is come around to this side. Inside the door, you have a bolt here, sorry, a nut here, a nut here, and a nut here. So I loosen this one off. I don't take it off all the way, just loosen it off because there's a little bracket here that holds this. So I remove that nut and that nut. That should be free. So we're going to come over here. So what I've did last time, I'm going to try it again, is I put some tape around the pry bar so it doesn't scratch. And then I just put it in behind here. There's a little pop. Notice I was very, very gentle. Okay, might work better with the door closed. You guys are learning with me. Okay, that comes out. Okay, and I'm just going to kind of hang it there. And you can see this little tie strap. This is how I secured this bracket in because I broke the clips. And if you don't do it right, you're going to break the clips as well. It's not holding on very well, so I'm kind of trying to realign and do a little bit different. Let's see if I can get in. Okay, that's enough. That's how you get the headlight off. When I was taking this off, I didn't know you had to pull it out this way, basically towards the camera, towards you. I pulled it off. I didn't know if the clips were going in this way or this way, so I pulled off this way. And it sheared off the two clips here. It wasn't very hard. I don't know, they're very brittle or something. So what I've done is I have drilled a couple holes in here. Okay. And I'm going to put in some zip ties. Well, at least maybe just one, because that one's going to be hard to cut off. Just one to hold it in place until I can find the replacement for these. I'm really struggling with that one. If anybody knows where to get these clips, awesome, put it in the comments. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to, and you can watch me struggle, I'm going to try to feed this in here. And the hardest part is keeping you guys to be able to see what I'm doing. Okay, and I'm just going to feed that into there. Sorry, I think it's, nope, not tight enough to be in there yet. Ah, see, you get to watch me struggle. If I had needle nose close by, they would assist. There we go. So now I want this right there. I'm getting the feeling that I just found a way that you don't want to do it. I'm gonna go put the nuts, the bolts in here really loose, and I'm gonna try to tighten it. Stand by. Okay, so I've got that in. I've got those in. I'm gonna try them snug. And let's see. Oh, That's going to lift it up even worse. So, what's happening, I don't know if I can get you to see it. Okay, I'm going to try it again. Done a couple kind of practice routes. I'm going to try coming in from the back in this way. No, the back, whatever. And putting it in through here. And then using a tool to push this up and another tool to pull that down. Might actually be able, if I don't do it first and I leave it really loose, might be able to do it right here. That's not going to work. That's not what I want. I want it, that's the problem. I want it to go through here. And then catch there. I don't quite have the teeth engaged yet, but I'm getting there. I got it in the... I think I got the teeth engaged. So now I am going to I'm going to go put the bolts on the other side. Bear with me. Nice thing about video is I can edit it out if I find I take too long or look like a dumbass doing it. There's one, finger tight. Now before we go any further, line that up. The good news is it's already lined up better on this corner than every other try I've done. Okay, we'll close the door. Yeah, it looks better than it did before. Now, sorry if the light gets in your face, but I need to see what I'm doing. That actually looks like it's going to work. So we'll grab that with... This would be a lot easier if I took the headlight out of the way, but I've already broken clips. I don't feel like doing it anymore. We'll grab that with the hemostats. Oh, better tool would be a little bent screwdriver. I can't find my big hemostats. Oh. How to get a good grip on it. Yeah, I'd show you what I'm doing, but I seriously doubt I can get you in there. Well, that's not perfect, but it's a lot closer than it was. Like I said, anybody who knows where I can get the clips for this little corner, I'd love it. So, you have this clip here, locks it into place. You have a little line-up hole right here. Okay, so first thing you want to do, I guess, is line it up. Put that in and then clipped in. Very nice. Then I'm going to come around back. Okay, so as you can see, that swung down. So right here, that little bracket swung down. So now I have to either undo this and try to wrestle with it to get it up, or take it off and bring it back up to the top. I think I'm going to try taking it off. Still got my taped pry bar. I would probably close the door, but I'd have to move the camera. There we go. So now you can see that bracket right there and the hole. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to tighten that nut up enough that it holds it in place and traps the nitrile gloves. So let's try that again. Line it up, nice. Can't see. So that one is in place, and this one just missing. So what I did was, because this bracket was just that way a little bit too much, or sorry, the bracket was that way too much, I moved the bracket over, and now you can see it's coming through. Pushed it into place, and then I can install the two nuts. And I've gotten to where I cheat, and I have this set at very, very low. Let's make sure everything's lined up on this side correctly. Looks good. Just going to tighten everything down by hand. You know, about an 1/18 of a turn each. Now you can see how it's not very good, but it's as good as I can get it. And still leave it so that I can get it off later. Oh, I can pause. Look at that.